or American Maroon. The Blu-ray is available, and you can stream it on FBA Stream, ladies and gentlemen. You can stream it on the FBA Stream site, and we have a link to the FBA Stream site where you can stream it. All right? American Maroon. So anyway, man, let's get into what we're going to talk about. I'm going to have some people call up in a minute. So we're seeing the reparations task force meetings out here in California. They've been having meetings, and the latest meeting was, when was the latest meeting? It was a couple of days ago. Was it, when was the last meeting, guys? It was, I want to say, was it yesterday or a few days ago? It was very recent. They had another one. And what we're seeing, guys, at these task force hearings where they let the public get up and they speak their piece, family, are we seeing a lot of these paid disruptors going up to these reparations meetings? I saw a couple of things that was real oppish. But one thing what we keep seeing people hop up when we talk about reparations. They had some people talking about how Native Americans need to get reparations first. Now, this is some paid disruptive stuff from the very top, because that's what Biden and all these people were saying. Anytime they talk about reparations for us, they start talking about where the Native Americans got to be included. They got to be included. Man, if y'all don't shut that down immediately, I'm telling you guys, anytime they start bringing up Native Americans need to get reparations, y'all better make a point to point out that they already get reparations. They already get all types of government funding. They get government grants. They get land allotments. They already get it. What do you mean they need to get it first? These Native American tribes already get it. For some reason, people let them get a pass with hopping up there talking about how they need to be included in the reparations claim. They already get allotted money to them all the time. Secondly, many of those red Native American tribes, they're infamous for kicking out the black members. And there's treaties like the 1866 treaty where they are supposed to give some of the resources that they get and share it with freedmen, black people. The black people who were enslaved under some of these tribes always bring that up, because if they want to talk about reparations, oh, you better sit down and we're going to talk about them damn treaties, particularly the Treaty of 1866. Since we're talking about who owes something to somebody, they owe us for them damn treaties, because many of those red Native American tribes were enslaving black people. That has to be brought up. If you want to insert yourself in the conversation, bring your checkbook with you, because y'all owe. Stop giving them a pass. That stuff has to be checked and shut down very quickly. And then I saw some other real oppy stuff where some dude was at one of the meetings, and he popped up and started basically low-key trolling, talking about, he threw Marcel under the bus. Marcel is here. Shout out to my brother Marcel. He threw Marcel's name under the bus. So we're having a serious reparations hearing here, a reparations meeting, and this dude pops up there trolling in a very serious, pivotal moment right now. This is very serious right now. And then we see who the guy is. He's clicked in with the usual damn suspects. A lot of these other trolls, disruptors, and ops that be in these damn Twitter spaces that we've clowned. So this dude was clicked in with these ops, these people that we've been pointing out. They're doing a lot of oppy behavior. They're engaging a lot of oppy behavior around the reparations conversation. We have to understand when there are disruptors around here. We can't legitimize people when they have a whole pattern of being oppy, and then when something serious goes down and they jump in with that oppy ass behavior, that should be called out a long time ago. And a lot of these people that we've been calling out, and not too many people take them seriously. They're still lurking around in the peripheral. But even the people who just sit around and listen to their bullshit, you can't legitimize none of that stuff from these oppie people, because when it comes time to something very serious, you give these people a little ounce of legitimacy, and then they come up and they're paid to disrupt and just mess everything up. So we got to understand what's going on out here. We got to watch out for these oppie people who lurk around these circles and do oppie stuff. And for some reason, we sit up and get entertained by that. I think too many people are very entertained by a lot of this oppie, um, agent-like, provocateur-like behavior. And we got to get the taste of that shit out of our mouths. We got to get that out of our system because, again, the reparations thing out here in California, this is something that's very serious. And the shit that these guys are doing, going up there basically trolling, that undermines the whole thing. So, family, the bullshit has to be shut down. Look, we understand. Look, whenever we do something progressive, anytime we get something popping, you better understand that the powers that be, they're going to do whatever they can do to sabotage it. We just have to be on top of our game to not allow it to happen, or to not even feed into it, or to just understand who these people are and why they're coming around. When you see people come around with this goofy, trollish behavior all the time and there's nothing constructive about what they do, usually these are people that's kind of sent in to disrupt the whole energy. You understand? Got to watch out for that. Watch out for a lot of these non-productive people who come around with this goofy, trollish energy and absolutely nothing is productive. And when there's something really, really on the horizon, something real big like reparations, man, this is a very close race that we're in right now with the reparations thing, because we're on our square as a group, as a foundation of Black American family. We have not let up on these people. We let them know that we're serious about reparations. And because we're serious about reparations, you got these weirdos who pop up and act like they're for it. And all of a sudden they start trolling. They start talking goofy. They start talking stupid. And the white media can't wait to see that type of stuff. I saw one article where they were talking about it today in one of the international publications. And somebody at the reparations meeting said something to the effect of, well, yeah, us getting reparations, that's the only thing that's stopping our kids from robbing stores. And the white media just ran with that. Giving these people those type of sound bites, again, man, we got to watch who's getting up here speaking, who these people are, where they came from. Saying stuff like that, giving an alley oop to the naysayers when you say something real off the wall like that, that puts a real weird spin on what we're trying to do, and that puts us almost into a criminal element when cats start saying shit like that. You got to really watch your words when you go out here talking about what needs to be done. All this stuff about if we don't get reparations and implying that we're gonna start robbing stores. Come on, man. What kind of? And a few people have done that goofy shit. You dig? That ain't it right there. So we got to be very careful about stuff. Let's get Sir Major in here. What's up, Sir Major? Hop on, bro. Where you at, Sir Major?
What's up, brother Tariq? Shout outs to you on your latest project, the American Maroon. We're going to be doing a streaming room on that.
No doubt, no doubt.
What I wanted to get your opinion was a couple things. The black, or the individual, the melanated brother who's been going around New York, getting into ethnic people's faces, whether they're Asians or whatever, cursing them out, being very super inflammatory. Did you see that video and your thoughts of that?
Which one are you talking about?
So there's two videos circulating where there was a black male from in New York, in the Asian community, and walking up to other black immigrants, cursing them out, screaming, telling them to go back to their country. Do you think that that's an agent provocateur?
Yeah, I saw. I know you're talking about now. Yeah, that's real oppish. Yeah, and I don't think that dude is FBA either. A lot of people are like this dude might not even be an FBA. So yeah, that's kind of oppy behavior. I saw another video where it was a mentally ill black man in New York, and I think he was.
That's why I haven't posted on it, but it was phenomenal. I just wanted to thank you for providing us with that type of education. Also, I wanted to speak on two other things: ops and Native Americans. Um, yes, the Native
Yes.
Americans, they do have protections. A lot of people don't know that they have like private police departments. Also, like they have special laws just for Native American children. Like you can't just CPS can't just take their kids and steal them like they take ours. They are protected to the nth degree. So they got their
Yep.
reparations. Some of them have tax forgiveness. Another thing, I was doing a space the other day, just a quick midnight, quick wee hour space. And I noticed that, you're talking about ops. I don't know. I'm not calling people ops, everyone an op, but I noticed that people are constantly trying to get me to say that you are a leader or something like that. And I'm like, what is the reason? For what reason would you keep trying to get me to say that about Tariq?
Right.
I absolutely
Right.
love Tariq Nasheed. You're not going to get me to say nothing bad about him. So stop trying. That's all. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you, dear. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That whole thing. That's another oppie move for them to try to frame us as a group and me as a leader. It's understood. Look, I don't get mad at the feds and the police. They're doing their job. Their job is to undermine us. They've been doing that. That's not nothing new. We shouldn't be shocked when law enforcement tries to do their job. And when they do COINTELPRO stuff, we know what they get down is. They've been doing the same thing for the last, 100 years? And we look at the FBI, and listen, you think the FBI and these people are not lurking around us, trying to undermine what we're doing, especially a big movement like reparations, and a reparations movement that is still lingering in the public lexicon? This is something that's really a political thorn in their backs because we on a grassroots level, we're not backing down from it. And we've pushed the reparations conversation nationwide. And then we have a rally where thousands of people show up talking about reparations, and we're not going to vote unless we get our reparations. You think that the FBI and their people are not going to have folks around us undermining us? Come on now, let's just use common sense. We already know that's going to happen, and it is happening. You understand? It is happening. These are folks that are sent to us. Everybody's not just a random hater. All right? They like to frame it like that. No, 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 no. Everybody's not a random hater. These people are sent. These people have missions and they have assignments. When you see people do this consecutive, constant disrupting attempt, when they're always trying to disrupt, they're always in our mix, they're always with this trollish energy, that's COINTELPRO 101. Because as psychologists say, nobody does anything over and over again without some kind of payoff. People, you don't do things over and over and over again, and you're not just consistent with something unless there's some type of benefit. You got to get some kind of payoff for doing it. You understand? Nobody does anything over and over again without some type of payoff, and the payoff will usually be some kind of tangible payoff. Even a hater has to get some kind of payoff. You understand? So we got to understand the kind of people that's in the mix. And we better understand that we have to play past that nonsense and don't buy into the paid ops coming in our mix trying to disrupt us. Let's get Grinds in here. Let's get Grinds. Grinds, hop in, man. Grinds, turn your microphone on,
What's
man.
up, brother Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. Grimes, what's on your mind,
First
sir?
of all, congratulations on the new movie and the opening of the museum.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir. So, as far as the topic, so one of the things that I noticed in the video that's going viral, those speakers, is the guy from New Orleans, who said, "Okay, if even if we don't get reparations, at least give us our identity." Now that's very problematic, very oppy right there. And the thing is, we determine our identity. It's not rooted in white
Right.
supremacists. Like, come on now, that's just the goofiest stuff I heard. Also, the other thing is about these ops. The person that keeps coming to mind is, first of all, there's ops all on the internet, not just on this app, but especially this app. But one person that keeps coming to mind is Charleston White. That guy is so problematic to where he's like, it's like he's it's like they're using him to come against those who have records. Like I see him messing with Ti, and even he was messing with this guy who's been in jail from Chicago named Bo Deal. And even he tried. There was a video that went viral last year, maybe like a half a year ago, where he was coming against FBA, and he was basically trying to make a link between FBA and FBI. And he was like, "Listen, y'all ain't gonna be shooting at no white people, nigga. You ain't finna shoot at no white people. First of all, because you're on their payroll. First of all, secondly of all, you're trying to pick at people to try to get them to try to prove themselves and put themselves in a very incriminating position to go to jail either for a long time or for life." I'm gonna land my plane.
All right, thank you so much, Ground. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, we just got to watch out, man, for the people that's lingering and lurking around us, man, and lingering and lurking, man. We got to watch out for these folks. And by the way, if you guys have not seen the movie American Maroon, you can see that at American-Maroon.com. American-Maroon.com. And by the way, speaking of Texas, the big there's a lot of noise going on in my house. Forgive me, guys. My internet is janky. My wife is over here slamming pots. The baby's over here crying for some goddamn Infamil. There's all types of havoc going on in the house right now. So y'all bear with me for a minute. It's just everything going on over here. But like I said, at the FBA Expo that's happening in Texas, it's going to be me. It's going to be Brother Reza X, Boyce Watkins, oh my God, Professor Kaba, Dr. Randy Short, Brother Marcel Dixon. He's going to be down. Brother Ben X is going to be a part of it. Oh man, we got a lot of thorough brothers and sisters who's going to be down. So you guys do not want to miss that. And I keep you guys posted on everything as far as that. And the new movie American Maroon, that's out right now. Phenomenal movie, man. People love the movie American Maroon, and we really break down our history. We break down who was really here in the Americas before the Europeans arrived. We break down what the original Aboriginal people really look like and what they don't tell you, and why they had to hide what the people look like, and when they started to hide what the people look like. And we go real deep in the movie. We go extremely deep in the movie, and you don't want to miss it. We talk about the translators that they brought here to the Americas. We document the books that you can research to verify everything that we're saying. We talk about how the translators came with the Spanish. Many of the translators were black, Moorish, and they spoke Arabic, they spoke Hebrew languages, and they would correspond with many of the Aboriginal people here in these different languages. It's a real deep movie, man. We go real heavy in the movie American Maroon. You do not want to miss that film. Phenomenal film. The museum, the Hidden Sphere, a lot of people are mentioning the museum. We're going to be back open next week. We're just getting some stuff taken care of, some little renovations here and there. We're going to have another big event Saturday, March 25th, similar to the grand opening, another fly event. You guys need to come on through for that. Y'all let me know. Give me some ideas on what you guys would like to eat so that we can have good food for you like we had last week. Throw some suggestions at us of what you like, because again, this is a community event. This is a community building, so we like to do things that's going to serve the community. Whatever you like, whatever the family likes, whatever you want to do, y'all let me know, and we're going to accommodate the family. We're not going to throw no agendas on you that you didn't ask for. We already have enough of that. That's why we wanted to create our own institution where we can have our events and we can do them the way we want to do them without some weird shit being thrown at us that we didn't even ask for. Because whenever we start doing stuff as a black community, all of a sudden, if it's funded by some outsiders, we have to participate in whatever agenda they have. So we have an event popping, and all of a sudden, there's a bunch of Ukrainians in there, and they're talking about, hey, these are your new neighbors. Oh, shit, hold on, wait a minute now. Whoa. You go to an event, and all of a sudden, it's a bunch of dudes in thongs, and whoa, okay. You there? So we're having events that's for real community based. We get suggestions from the community of what you guys like. What type of activities would you like to have? What would you like to participate in? What would you like to bring to the table? It's very, very community oriented. And that's a threat to the dominant society. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that we can have our own institutions and we can have our own thing without outside influences or outside agendas. We can do things on our own terms. And, that's a very dangerous thing to them. They're like, these niggas got too much freedom. When you're able to do that, there's a reason why they have so many ops trying to attack the museum. Oh, look, let's be very clear. These people are not upset over no damn museum. Ain't nobody that damn mad over a museum. Now, you do have jealous tethers who are kind of butthurt. Some of the tethers are very upset because the museum to them represents their failure. Again, when they see us putting together a project so quickly like that, just effortlessly, well, we got that museum popping in a year and a half. You did, with no outside paper from the dominant society. We did that on our own and got it popping and got it looking fly. So a lot of tethers, they might feel a certain way about it. You dig? Because they're tribal and they can't get on code with each other. But let me get some more folks in here. Let's get Sage in here. Sage, hop on, Sage. What's up, Sage?
Brother Flags. First of all, good evening, man. I do want to say this, man. The American Maroon movie was amazing. Thank you for taking
Thank
the
you.
time to get more information. Definitely needed. I do want to take this time to say this too, man. Um, I don't know if you know this, and I don't know if you do this, to be honest with you, Flex, but you do realize that you've gotten the money for the museum within a calendar year and opened the shit for the people. Now,
Yeah,
if anyone wants to say anything negative about you, brother, which we don't entertain,
right.
you did that in a calendar year. And
Yeah.
you got some people, I'm not gonna name, I'm not gonna say no names, that still, let's just move on from that. I want to stay on you, brother. I want to stay on you. Thank you for doing that. Continue to do that for your people, brother. We love you. And again, shout out to my brother Black Vulture there, and kept it town business, kept it real talk, when it comes to the reparations. Wasn't no foolery, wasn't none of that bullshit. Shout out to him. But I do want to give you your flowers, Flex, real talk, because you deserve them. Thank you for
Much
your
respect. I
keep doing it.
appreciate that.
I'm gonna see you there in Dallas, brother.
No doubt. And I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Look, we're just doing what we're supposed to do, man. If we're going to do something, let's just damn do it. Man, it ain't this some of this shit ain't really that hard to do, to be honest. Some of this shit ain't hard to do, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. Empowerment ain't that hard. All we got to do is get on code and just do it and follow through on what we say we're going to do. That's it. Just be a person of your word. Just follow through and say you do what you say you're going to do. Yeah, and just get it done and get around other people who got the same vision. That's it. You get anything done you want. Anytime, if you want to get anything done, just get around like-minded people, be on the same page, and you get it done. This is why they throw these ops around us, family. There's a reason why anytime we start talking about reparations and us being focused on reparations, all of a sudden some weirdo comes around. Well, what we really need, we need to be paid in candy yams. The candy yams is going to go up in value in 2 years. I got some secret documentations that told me that candy yams is going to be higher priced than gold, nigga. We get that type of bullshit, dude. Anytime we start talking about focusing on getting our paper as a group, all of a sudden we get plebiscite babble. And that plebiscite babble, that's coming from the outside. Those people are sent in. Notice that? Notice the plebiscite babbling and the plebiscite babblers just kind of come out of nowhere with the dumb shit. That's not a coincidence. These fools are sent to us with the plebiscite babble. And we got to get that plebiscite babbling nonsense out of our mix, man. We got to get people who's practical, who's going to do practical things, not sit around and talk this plebiscite bullshit. Things have to be practical. Let's get Joe in here. Let's get Joe. What's up, Joe? Hop in, man. Joe, hop in. I'm good, man. What's going on, Joe?
You a shout out for the hard work that you do standing on this foundation of Black American lineage, man. Shout out to the museum. Shout out to that movie American Maroon. It tied so many uh holes in the history that they're leaving out, and it made so much
Yeah.
sense, bro. I wanted to highlight
Yes, sir.
something, and shout out to that brother Grimes for pointing out that guy that came from New Orleans all the way up there just to say if we don't get reparations, then call us American freedmen. I'm like, man, these guys are tripping. I wanted to say that the
Wow.
OMB, I wanted to post that up there for you because they had actually did a tweet and a lot of people don't follow the OMB, but the dates, I wanted to put it in the Jumbotron because last time Sister Nikki wasn't able to do it because she had got dropped so fast. So can I post it up in the Jumbotron while I'm here, brother?
Yeah. Go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna keep
All right.
everybody in tune. Peace, brother. Much love.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Keep people posted on it so that folks can go up there and just keep an eye on everything. What's up, Carmel? Carmel, hop on.
Yes, hi, Tariq. This is Carmel in California. I want to make a comment on the Sacramento Capitol today where there was between 70 and 150 people attending.
Yeah.
I'm appalled that there was zero preparation for this hearing. I'm specifically referring to me testifying for bills like protecting people in private homes. Yes, where Mexicans benefited. You might ask, why am I talking about it? I was the main person that got this law passed, using my personal experience by even humiliating myself, as well as a law that made slavery legal. The bill that put mainly Black women out of business. The misclassification of independent workers as opposed to employees. I am appalled by this testimony today because the
No, wait,
bill,
hold on, wait, now, hold on, sweetie, hold on.
yeah,
Now, what does that have to do with reparations? What
yes,
you saying?
I'm
What does that
I'm
have to do
getting
with
there.
reparations?
I'm getting there, Tariq. The bills that passed in California do not benefit Black people. The non-Black bills had talking points, transportation, and were packed with Mexicans, undocumented. I have nothing against the overstayed people, but I have a serious issue with the governor of California and the budget chair that authors, sponsors, pass and fund these bull bills. However, these Mexicans stand with each other, and that is why these bills passed. People need to stop beating each other up and look at the bigger picture. That is exactly why the state piggybacks on it. They are so predictable. Change the narrative and start supporting Black people. These Black people that keep bashing each other, they wonder why. Stop it. Stop the narrative and get the reparations.
Yes,
That's all
indeed.
I have to say.
There you go. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Yeah, man, what I saw today, some dude up there, this dude pops up there talking about Marcel and some other Black folks, and man, what the okay, dude, what the hell is that, dude? Come on. Then I saw some more pictures of the dude, and he's clicked in with some of these other nitwits who be on these Twitter spaces trolling around. The same usual damn suspects. That's why, man, I keep telling y'all that we didn't cut off these troll space Negroes a long time ago. These Negroes who sit up in these spaces just babbling and trolling and just being non productive. You can't entertain that stuff, man. And it's always the same usual damn suspects. It's always the same crew of people, man. The same handful of um, non-productive buffoons, man. It's the same damn crew. Always. All right, let's get Skrilla. Let's get Skrilla in here. Skrilla, hop on, man.
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good. What's on your mind, Skrilla?
Hey, I was actually wanted to know what you thought about how one of the mayors called out the Chinese these Chinese nonprofits are making it illegal police stations. I just wanted to get your opinion on that.
I didn't hear about that. Now, what are they doing?
Actually, this guy, he called him out. I think probably last week, talking about it was I guess two couples ended up getting mistreated by the police department, but they figured out it wasn't a real police department. There was just a whole bunch of Chinese nonprofits around America. But I'll try to get the link and put it in the jumbotron if you let me.
Yeah, look, I want to look into that. That's interesting, and let me touch on that, because even if it's some kind of nonprofit, they're still with the police. They're still backed by the police. They're still allowed to operate by the city. So we got to. That's interesting. I want to read more about that. Because what happens is, what the white supremacists will do. They'll sit here and deputize some type of um, enforcement agency or some kind of security company, and they will give them the green light to kind of abuse black folks, but they won't be accountable by the city. You know what I'm saying? So now when it comes time to sue, like, hey, I just got abused by some of these Asian dudes in police uniforms. The city can be like, well, hell, they ain't real police, so we ain't got nothing to do with them. But damn it, you deputize them. You allow them to operate. So I heard something like that before. I want to see my man's article on that. I want to see my guy's article on that, because the white supremacists are very slick about getting buffer groups to do their dirty work. You see, this ain't like in the '60s. They had to regroup a little bit. See, in the '60s, they can have the white boys go and blow up a church. They would have the Klan do it, or some white vigilante go shoot up Dr. King, or they would have them do the dirty work. And there were in the '60s, they had to keep using the same agents over and over again in the black community. The dude, Eugene Roberts, he infiltrated the Black Panthers, and there was no internet at the time, and no social media, so they used him to get up under Malcolm. You understand? Well, he got under Malcolm first, and then they used him for the Black Panthers. If you look at pictures of Malcolm right when he got shot, there was a damn op named Eugene Roberts right next to him. You there? He was the one giving Malcolm mouth to mouth. Go look at pictures of Malcolm X getting shot. The dude giving him mouth to mouth is a goddamn agent, Eugene Roberts, and Eugene Roberts infiltrated the Black Panthers as well. They keep those ops real close to you. Remember, some of y'all went to the museum. We got a picture of our brother Fred Hampton, and right next to Fred, like standing right by his side, was William O'Neill, the goddamn snitch. We put that picture in. That's a very powerful picture. Keep your enemies close. Your enemies are already close. You better know who your enemies are. Your enemy is right there next to you sometimes, right there, talking like you, acting down for you, but they are the main ops. So we got to watch these people who we didn't choose. That's very important to understand. The Black Liberation Army, that's one of the few black organizations that was somewhat of a radical organization, but they were never really infiltrated, because their motto was, you don't choose us, we choose you. So they had to go out and recruit their own members. They knew by doing that, that would lessen up the blow of them being infiltrated by an op. See, with the Black Panthers, anybody can come in and say, hey man, I want to be a Black Panther. So that's why they were just completely loaded with ops. And Black Panthers had so many ops and federal agents and informants under them, because it was an open door policy. Anybody can come and join. But the Black Liberation Army, they said, no, we're going to do this a little bit different. You get up in our mix, we're going to have to find you and then recruit you and check you out and see if you qualified to be down with us. You see? So we got to understand how the game works out here. Let's get some more people in here. Let's get LG. Let's get LG in here. Let's get Miss LG in here. LG? Hop on, LG. LG, speak it up. Oh, well, LG didn't want to talk. Okay, LG, I thought you wanted to chop up game. You made the request, ma'am. She just wanted to show what her new wig looked like, and it looks good. It looks very good on you, ma'am. We got a lot of folks in here right now on the late night. Remember, we're doing another event at the museum Saturday, May 25th. Saturday, May 25th. This event's probably going to be. We're not going to start as early as we did last time because we had an event from like 4 in the afternoon to like midnight. So this one is going to start most likely around 7. We'll go to 7 to midnight. Everybody won't be there as long. It's not going to be one of them all day events, but we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a phenomenal time. Let's get Maroc in here. Let's get Maroc in here. Where you at, Maroc? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Wait, hold on, not Maroc. I thought you wanted to get on. My bad. Somebody else. Hold on. M. Wilkins. My bad. M. Wilkins.
Hey, yo, what's up? Nice to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, paid ops and all that. They're definitely going to be pushing their way through. Something that is impressed upon my heart right now is if there are any of us that have children in these public schools, we need to be pushing for all of that training that they're supposedly giving to all the children about anti-bullying, anti-racial bullying. We need to have all of that documented so that we can continue to hold them accountable so we are not just offering our children up to get tore up.
Right. Yes, real talk. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, we got to watch what's going on in these schools, man. We're going to talk about that at the FBA Expo. I really want to do an educational piece and probably and have our brother Marcel touch on that, what they're doing in these schools and how we can protect our children in the schools with some of the stuff that they're doing. Let me get a couple of more people on here before we get out of here. I don't want to be on here too long because y'all need to be watching American Maroon right now. Available at American-Maroon.com. Y'all need to be watching that right now with your family. Let's get Realist in here. Let's get Realist in here. Realist, hop on, bro. What's up, Realist? Realist? Where you at, bro? All right, Realist, one time. Where you at? All right, while we're waiting on Willis, we'll get somebody else in here. A lot of and my daughter's in the background. Y'all hear her. And y'all, let me see the people. I'm looking down in the chat. Raise your hand if y'all coming to the event at the Hidden History Museum on the 25th. Raise your hand if you want to come through. If you want to come through to the event at the Hidden History Museum here in LA on the 25th, y'all raise your hand. Let me know where you're at. It's going to be a phenomenal event. Let me keep you guys posted on that. My daughter's making a lot of money with Afro. Okay, my daughter is being very disruptive. She's trying to get attention from me. You guys are going to love the event, and you guys are going to love the food. There's a lot of great Black-owned food restaurants and caterers that we're going to be bringing to the museum to our events every month. So you guys do not want to miss that. Anyway, let me get up out of here, guys, because you guys need to be watching the movie American Maroon at American-Maroon.com. Y'all tune in to my YouTube channel, Tariq